Hey UConn Nation, it's KK Arnold here. If you're looking for the latest UConn women's basketball content, go subscribe to Listen Up to Phil and Ryan. Go Huskies!
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Listen Up. Couple of things before we get into tonight's game recap. As you can see, Phil is not here again. Unfortunately, he is not feeling good, so he's unable to be here tonight and for the last check-in on Friday. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. And finally, I know we said about updating our backgrounds. I can inform everyone that Friday the background will look different behind me, so hopefully that'll be a good change. Also, let me know what you guys think. I actually put two lights here in front of me, so hopefully it kind of looks a little better on the camera here. So let me know what you guys think about that. But let's go ahead and get into this game recap for tonight. Final score from Gamble, a whopping 100-57 against Villanova tonight. It was another sold-out crowd at Gamble. I feel like I say that for almost every home game. It was another fast start for UConn as they opened the game on a 12-2 run. Huskies came away with 5 steals in the first quarter. It's been a common theme in all of these games to overwhelm the opposition early and force them into making a lot of mistakes. Paige Bueckers was on fire from the floor. She had 14 points on 6 of 7 shooting in just the first 10 minutes. And she wasn't done there. Bueckers got fouled on a 3 in the second quarter and converted the 4-point play to put her up to 19 points through the first half. But it wasn't just Paige. The whole team really couldn't miss from the floor. How about 70% from the field, including 6 of 9 from 3 in the first half? Everything just clicking for UConn, and I was glad to see they picked up right where they left off from in their last game against Seton Hall. Sarah Strong already up to 16 points. And how about Kaitlyn Chen reaching 10 points in the first half? And UConn left off right where they started in the first half. It was an AZ Fudd 3, another steal for Sarah Strong, and Villanova having to use another early timeout to try to stop UConn's momentum. But you could really see Kaitlyn Chen building her confidence on the floor. It was finally nice to see her make some shots. She really made it look effortless, and it looked very natural for her on the floor tonight. Definitely her best game as a Husky so far this season. Strong to Bueckers, Bueckers to Strong. Very common theme throughout the night. Everyone for UConn just dialed in. These are the types of games that UConn needs to play to beat the teams like Notre Dame and USC. Obviously, we still have those two very big games left in February coming up pretty quickly. Now, I mean, these past two games, it seems like nobody can miss for UConn. You look at tonight's game, Huskies shot 65% from the field, 53% from three, and Villanova didn't really play terrible, but UConn's defense, it's always so intense. It makes it difficult for other teams to get anything going on offense. Sarah Strong, Paige Bueckers did their thing tonight, both over 20 points. And like I said, Kaitlyn Chen with her best performance in a Husky uniform, 6 of 7 shooting, 17 points. She just looked really comfortable. And if she can score double-digit points consistently, it just makes UConn that much better and that much tougher to beat. Ashlyn Shade, KK Arnold, another efficient performances off the bench from them. But yeah, another incredible game from the Huskies tonight. Nice to see them keeping the momentum rolling. Everyone just absolutely dialed in tonight. Really nothing they could do wrong, it seemed like. But we'll go ahead and get into a couple comments here from the last video. We'll start with Jeanette Adams. They said last year Gino played Aubrey as his main off the bench forward to keep her minutes measured to address her past injuries, I expect the same strategy in 2025. Yeah, I agree with that. And I appreciate you guys commenting about my question about Aubrey starting over Kaitlyn Chen. And yeah, I agree with a lot of you. I think Aubrey's very efficient and effective from off the bench. Like I said before, it doesn't really matter if Aubrey starts or comes off the bench. I think she's going to find a way to impact the game no matter what. So Aubrey didn't really play a lot tonight, I don't think, but I think Gino and UConn just trying to ease her back into the game. Her past injuries, especially this one, when you miss a whole year of basketball, it's going to be tough to kind of, get back into the game. So I think Aubrey hopefully kind of ease her back into things these next couple games, get her 5 to 10 minutes, and hopefully by the postseason she'll be getting into that 15 to 20 minute range because UConn can definitely use her. Next comment from Winifred, they said their chemistry is improving as the season goes on. Yeah, it's no doubt the chemistry's definitely been really good. Honestly, from the start of the season, a little up and downs at times, but that's pretty normal. But I definitely think the more they practice as a team, the more they're, spending time together on the court in all these games, you can definitely see the confidence building for sure, and for players like Kaitlyn Chen, Morgan Shelley, with them playing more, out on the floor together with their teammates, you can definitely see the confidence growing. The spacing tonight was great again, allowing players like Strong to get open down inside the paint when you have that kind of spacing. But like I said before, when UConn is shooting from three like that, it just makes everything on offense so much easier to score. So, it really is fun to watch games like this where the team just can't miss. We appreciate Daryl Anderson again. Wanted to make sure I thank him yet again. And final comment we'll go to from Thunder Swag. They said point guards are not supposed to be the scorer for the team. Their main function is to facilitate. UConn has a lot of scores in the off guard, small forward, and power forward position. Remember, every time Kaitlyn Chen takes a shot, she takes the opportunity away from the scores. Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but Kaitlyn Chen coming from Princeton, she really was obviously their main point guard and their main scorer too. Obviously, I think her role at UConn changed a little bit from her role at Princeton. Obviously, like I said before, Kaitlyn Chen doesn't really need to score when she's out on the floor, but I definitely do agree. I think Kaitlyn Chen's voice is a lot more important than what people realize and think, and I don't think we've really recognized that enough. That Kaitlyn Chen's role on this team, the passing, her defense every single night. And I think when she, makes calls out on the floor, gets the team more into it, she has a very big voice on this team. But like I said tonight, if she can have those double-digit performances on offense, it just makes it so much more better, and it makes UConn a better team as a whole. But I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Again, final score 100 to 57 tonight over Villanova. So quite the final score yet again, almost back-to-back 100-point performances from UConn. Last check-in will be on Friday morning as we prepare now for Creighton. Definitely UConn's biggest test from the Big East. So pretty big game against Creighton coming up, but UConn definitely going to enjoy this big victory tonight. But that's going to do it for me. It's been Rye on Listen Up, and I will see you guys on Friday morning.